This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this morning, federal government to finance proposed 2022 budget through fresh borrowings. Governor Wike faults revenue sharing formula, demands increased allocation to states. WHO endorses first malaria vaccine. Group alleges secret operation of Shell in some Ogoni communities. On the foreign scene, Texas abortion law temporarily blocked by judge. I am Ifeemi Andrew. The federal government has announced plans to finance the proposed 2022 budget deficit pegged at 6.258 trillion naira through fresh borrowings. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning Zainab Ahmed, during a press conference after the Federal Executive Council meeting in Abuja, said the move is necessary to enable government build projects and to ensure they are developed on a sustainable basis. She also said Nigeria's borrowing has been of great concern, but the total size of the borrowing is still within healthy and sustainable limits. Governor Nyesom Wike has urged the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission to reduce revenue accruable to the federal government from the federation accounts to 40% and increase those of states and local government councils to 40% and 20% respectively. Governor Wike made the call when members of the RMAFC, led by its chairman Elisa Mbam, paid him a courtesy call at the Government House in Port Harcourt on Wednesday. He said the country has continued to use the 1992 revenue formula prescribed by the military. He faulted the use of the 1992 population figure, public school enrollment, and public hospital bed spaces landmass as formula for allocation of revenue. Ogoni Liberation Initiative has raised an alarm over the alleged secret operation of Shell in some Ogoni communities despite losing oil license to NNPC in a court ruling. President of the organization, Douglas Fabeke, who raised the alarm, said he has contacted the necessary government agencies and they denied knowledge of such activities. Dr. Fabeke issued a 20-day ultimatum to government to intervene and Shell to desist from the activities, adding that his group would legally challenge such operation after the expiration of the ultimatum. He said it is worrisome that the company could be doing such even when they still have two major cases of compensation and decommissioning of oil facilities, according to the UNEP report. He maintained that Ogonis have declared the multinational company persona non grata because of years of economic hardship and pollution caused by the firm. Shell is yet to speak on this fresh allegation, but the company had in the past debunked a similar allegation, saying SPDC stopped oil production in Ogoni in 1993. The executive chairman of a Che local government area, Obinna Anyanwu, says his administration has created a safe environment for businesses to flourish in the area. The chairman said this when he received a team of a leading real estate company, Revolution Plus Property Limited in Okehi. He said his administration has eliminated all forms of hindrances to ensure rapid economic development. Dr. Anyanwu, while urging other investors to emulate the Revolution Plus Property Limited to invest in Che, said his administration has worked tirelessly to ensure that there is peace and security for businesses to thrive.
Revolution Plus is a very known company. Coming into Che to invest is a thing of joy for us. That goes to show for us that Che is a safe ground for investors, and we want to urge investors to emulate what Revolution Plus is doing in Che, to come into Che to invest. And as a government, we are ready to give our support, to give you an enabling ground for your investment to strive.
Responding team lead Revolution Plus Property Limited, Edmund Murphy, said the company decided to take advantage of the shortage of housing schemes in Nigeria and bridge the gap of housing deficit between the government and the people. He also dismissed insinuations that Che is a volatile area for business to thrive.
Revolution Plus is a foremost property company in Nigeria. Having done business all over the country, we believe not having come to Port Harcourt, we have not started, or River State. And that is why our group MD ensured that we move down to River State. And by God's grace, we have our first acquisition in Abara, Eche. I must tell you in all sincerity, since we moved into Eche 3 months ago, we've never had any issue. It's been a very wonderful one, and I pray it continues this way.
On her part, Rivers State Head of Revolution Plus Property Limited, Faith Johnson, said they are totally committed to affordable housing through its multi-channeled services.
The focus for the company is always affordability. So we're looking for a place, coming into Port Harcourt for the first time, we're looking for an environment that our clients would be able to afford. And Eche local government accord us this opportunity where we can actually buy this large span of land and sell it to people at a great and reasonable price in line with our prospects for the company.
Moving on, Pan Niger Delta Forum PANDEF says the decision by South governors to establish a security outfit in the region is timely following the increasing security threats in the country and the Niger Delta. National Chairman of PANDEF, Senator Emmanuel Ibok Essien, in a statement, said the decisions taken by the governors are critical to the security, safety and well-being of the people, and they have demonstrated that they are in tune with the feelings and aspirations of the people. The president of Ijaw National Congress, INC, Benjamin Okaba, says the decision of South governors to establish a security outfit in the region is non-negotiable. Professor Okaba, in an interview with correspondent Sobiru Wari, said the security outfit, when functional, will complement that of the federal government in fighting crime in the region.
I think putting up a regional security outfit and bringing the command closer to the people seem to be very appropriate at this point in time. Of the South have done very well. So if that becomes a practice around and among all the regions, then there will be no hiding place for criminals. But now, where some are pursued from a particular place, they go to another place, another state. But where there's synergy, security synergy amongst the regions, from the local government areas to community, you now see a good network of security. And if it's properly coordinated,
the INC president, however, urged the governors from the region to make a based policy to avoid it being hijacked by politicians.
In everything there is suspicion. It is possible that if you place the security outfit, let it not be self-serving. Let it not be done to promote the selfish interests of maybe the governors or some other persons who are in the command. And let there be a feedback mechanism so that at every point in time, and maybe come up with some other peculiar solutions. That should be there. It should be a bottom-up approach, not imposing maybe directives on people. They should at some point also find out how these things are effective, particularly from the point of view of the masses at the grassroots.
The federal government says it will do everything within its powers to ensure a peaceful and credible governorship election in Anambra State on November 16. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, stated this while answering questions from journalists after the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting in Abuja. The AGF told State House correspondents that a state of emergency may be invoked if necessary.
As a government, we have a responsibility to provide security to lives and properties. So within the context of these constitutional obligations of the government and the desire to establish democratic norms and order, there is no possibility that is outruled. The government will certainly do the needful in terms of ensuring that our elections are held in Anambra, in terms of ensuring necessary security is provided.
Still ahead, WHO endorses first malaria vaccine. Stay tuned.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Commercial drivers operating at the Abunima-Emoha route say the road has now become a nightmare following its deplorable state. Some of the drivers told our correspondent that some sections of the road has remained impassable for the past 6 months.
We don't too suffer. Our motor is spoiled for that road too much. I beg, make federal government try listen to that our road for Calabar there. Motor they sink every day, they spoil. From that Obakri Junction to Tema Junction, I beg, make federal government try help us, I beg.
The road is even contributing to the insecurity because, and even the road they good. You go easily, and if there is any people threatening you in that road, you can run away. Because as it is now, can't pass easily because of the potholes.
Today, I use my own car to took vehicles out of that place. You make you pass Sama. That place is something else. It has broken into two. And any car, any driver who applied that, the driver is not familiar with that road now, you should just forget about his car. Even after taking it on Monday, I came up from mechanic. I spent almost 40,000 naira just to work on suspension. Now the same thing, the car is waving me, which I have to go back to mechanic. Government should come to our aid. Let them just, if at least those bad spots, they should just fix it for us. The iron core side, the Sama and the Tema. Let them just, even if we use hard to pour it, so let it be motor for this dry season before something else will happen again.
Also, President of Calabar Youth Federation, Livingstone Membere, said if urgent steps are not taken, the natives of the 3 Calabari-speaking communities may not be able to travel home.
But right now, as I speak with you, the road is in a very terrible condition. From the new campus of the River State University until the last stretch of the road just by Tema Junction, they are all bad. We are appealing to the federal government or even to the state government to quickly come on and carry out maintenance work on that road. So we are appealing to government to put the road in a usable condition, and that is why some of us have been campaigning for the Trans-Calabari Road.
Mr. Livingstone also advised the critical stakeholders from the area to partner with the state government to ensure timely completion of the Trans-Calabari Road. An elder statesman, Sergeant Chidi Awuse, has commissioned the 26 ultra-modern market stalls, toilets and market master's office built by the administration of Samuel Wanosike in Omerelu community. The project is part of the activities to mark the 100 days in office of the second tenure of Wanosike. Speaking during the commissioning, Sergeant Awuse, represented by his wife Dame Awuse, said the achievements of Samuel Wanosike in the Ikure local government area speaks volume.
We have come to witness the great feat in the Ikure local government area. We have been hearing so much about our able chairman, and we have come to witness all that he has been doing. We want to say all glory, honor, and adoration be given to God Almighty. Well, we are not surprised because we've already been told that he's a student of the political school of our father, our mentor, the executive governor of Rivers State. And so, what will you expect? But to expect the best from him. They not just talk, but they act out all that they speak about. They deliver dividends of democracy.
On his part, Chairman of Ikure local government area Samuel Wanosike assured that his administration will continue to deliver the dividends of democracy to the people of Ikure local government area.
In Ikure local government, we don't believe in making excuses. We knew there was a problem. And so we came to our people with a 5-point agenda. Agenda number 1, we told them, is that we will fight insecurity. There was a time nobody was living in this community. Nobody. But by the grace of God Almighty, the first in our agenda was achieved. Today, Omerelu people can sleep with their 2 eyes closed. We also told our people we would take them back to farm. We decided to assist them with our back to farm policy and program. We also told them we would take them back to school as the 3rd point in our agenda. We have registered over 2,000 people in WAEC and JAM. The 4th one, we told our people that we will make a detailed infrastructure in all the 13 wards.
Away from that, the World Health Organization has recommended the broad use of the world's first malaria vaccine. It is the first against a mosquito-borne disease that kills more than 400,000 people a year, mostly African children. The decision followed a review of a pilot program deployed since 2019 in Ghana, Kenya, and Malawi, in which more than 2 million doses were given, first made by the pharmaceutical company GSK in 1987.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
A federal judge has temporarily blocked a controversial new law in Texas that effectively bans women from having an abortion in the state. U.S. District Judge Robert Pittman granted a request by the Biden administration to prevent any enforcement of the law while its legality is being challenged. The White House called the judge's ruling an important step to restoring Texas women's constitutional rights. On the news this morning, you heard that the federal government has announced plans to finance the proposed 2022 budget through fresh borrowings. Governor Nyesom Wike has faulted the revenue-sharing formula and is demanding increased allocation to states. Ogoni Liberation Initiative is alleging that Shell is operating secretly in some Ogoni communities. WHO has endorsed the first malaria vaccine. On the foreign scene, you heard that a federal judge has temporarily blocked a controversial new law in Texas that effectively bans women from having an abortion. The news was edited by Martha Okiri. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. For more stories, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Cloudy weather is expected in Port Harcourt this morning. My name is Ifeanyi Andrew. Thank you for your time.